Hello and welcome to my channel Technical Intercepts. Today in this video I'll be talking about hexadecimal number system. It is a positional numeral system that represents a number using base 16 or radix 16. I emphasize the word positional here because each digit in hexadecimal number will carry a weight depending upon its position. For example, as you can see here, if you consider this A series as hexadecimal number, then each digit will carry a weight with it, and depending upon its position the weight will vary. For example, the bit at LSB will carry a least weight because 16 power 0 is 1, and the bit at the most significant bit will carry the highest weight. It means from LSB to MSB the weight will go on increasing. In the fractional part, as you can see, the bit at MSB has the highest weight and the bit at LSB will have the least weight. It means from MSB to LSB in the fractional part the weights of digit will goes on decreasing. Hexadecimal number will consist of 16 distinct symbols because hexadecimal. If you split this hexadecimal, you will get two words, that is hexa and decimal. Hexa means 6 and those 6 are alphabet. Decimal means 10 numbers in the decimal form. Let us see the advantages of hexadecimal number over other type of number system. Hexadecimal number system will reduce the code length of binary number. It means the long length binary codes will get compact after converted in hexadecimal form. So as you can see in this example, this is a long string of binary, and after its conversion into hexadecimal, its code size got reduced. So ultimately it will save the screen space. It will reduce the chances of human errors like reading an extra 0 or adding extra 1 while reading a binary code, and you can easily debug and trace an error just by reading this hexadecimal code and going to that memory location. Each hexadecimal digit is equivalent to 4 bits, that is 1 nibble. If you take a hexadecimal digit, for example A, its equivalent value is 1010. It means it has 4 bits, and that 4 bit is given a word called nibble. These are the representation of hexadecimal digits into its binary form and also in its decimal form. We see hexadecimal number while we allocate or deallocate memory addresses, or when we in computer addressing, when we have to access a certain memory location, we actually access that memory location in the form of hexadecimal code. We don't write that memory location address in the form of binary. We actually write it in the form of hexadecimal code, so that it is easy for a programmer to write it in short without making any mistake. And we also see hexadecimal number in low level language programming like C and assembly level language. We actually access or address low level components called the video cards, graphic cards, logic gates, transistors, memory address in the form of hexadecimal value. And we also see hexadecimal number hexacolor codes, also called HTML codes or CSS color codes. And hexacolor codes can be represented in 6 hexadecimal digits. As you can see here, first 2 digits will represent red, next 2 green, and next 2 blue, because red, green, blue are the primary colors. By perfect combinations of these 3 colors, you can create new color, or you can give a certain shade to a color. FF means maximum, 0 means minimum. And by using this general rule, if you just write hashtag FF0000, it means the intensities of green and blue has made 0 here, and red has made maximum. That's why it is deep red. And it means how many combinations you will have in total. First 2 bits, 4 nibble, 4 8 8 8. With 8 you will have 2 power 8, 2 power 8, 2 power 8. It means 256 into 256 into 256. That is 256 cube color combinations. It means you will have 256 cube of colors, and among those colors you can select a particular color just by rearranging these digits and selecting among those hexadecimal values, that is from 0 to 9 and again from A to F. You can see in other examples like this. By giving a perfect combinations or perfect value, you will have different colors like this. FF, that is red, is maximum. A5, instead of 0 0, you are selecting A5 and again 0 0. This is an orange.
These are some examples of hexadecimal representation of colors on web pages called hex color codes or RGB codes or HTML codes.
I hope you understand. And you will also see hexadecimal number in MAC addresses.
A media access control address is a unique identifier assigned to a network interface controller for use as a network address in communications within a network segment. This use is common in most IEEE networking technologies including Ethernet, Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. MAC addresses are recognizable as 6 groups of 2 hexadecimal digits, separated by hyphens, colons or without a separator.
First 6 digits will represent the ID of manufacturer's adapter and the next 6 address will represent a serial number of the adapter. MAC address is totally different from IP address. Don't confuse yourself with MAC address with IP address. MAC address is hardware address or say physical address, whereas IP address is a logical address.
As you can see here, a host is connected to 4 different servers, each having a unique MAC addresses in the form of hexadecimal number, and those machines are connected to a common network.
And you can also see hexadecimal number in the form of error codes.
This is the example of an error code in the form of hexadecimal number, what I encircle with a marker in the leftmost corner of this picture. This error occurs when you try to open a PowerPoint presentation of an OS which is not activated.
Let us see our conversions from hexadecimal to other base or radix system. Hexadecimal to decimal. I took the example 3A.2F in hexadecimal. Now you have to convert it into decimal. So just do the sum of products of a number with its respective positional weight. Like A is carrying a positional weight of 16 power 0. So just multiply them. A into 16 power 0 plus 3 into 16 power 1 plus, put a point, 2 into 16 power minus 1 plus F into 16 power minus 2. A is 10, F is 15. 16 power 0 is 1, 16 power 2 by 16 power minus 1, that is 2 by 16, that is equals to 0.125. Again 15 by 16 square, 15 means F, 15 by 16 square, 15 by 256, that is equals to 0.058. If you do the entire calculation, you will get a value 58.1836 in decimal. Just multiply a number with its positional weight and to the summation of all those products. In hexadecimal to octal, I took example AB 6.13 and again I converted that hexadecimal value into its binary form. I got the value like this, and after conversion into binary, just group 3 bits each from LSB to MSB. I got the value 5266.046. Just convert the hexadecimal number into its binary form, like 6 is equivalent to 0110, B is equivalent to 1011, A is equivalent to 1010. Point 1 is equivalent to 0001, 3 is equivalent to 0011. Now after converting it to binary, just group 3 bits from LSB to MSB in integer part and from MSB to LSB in the fractional part. Now I grouped like this: group 1, 3 bits each, group 1, group 2, group 3, group 4. And if you don't have an extra bit, just add a 0 to make it a group of 3. After making all the groups, now write down the equivalent of those groups in octal form. Like 110 is 6. Again, proceed from LSB to MSB. 6, 110 is 6 again, 010 is 2, 101 is 5, 000 is 0, 100 is 4, 110 is 6. So, a hexadecimal value is converted to octal form. Now, let us see the hexadecimal to binary. Here, you just have to write the hexadecimal values into its binary form, and it would be better if you just remember those hexadecimal values equivalents in binary like I show you. Just remember these values. It will be easy for you to directly convert a hexadecimal number into binary without any wastage of time, so you can do faster. A3.CE2 hexadecimal value, just write down the binary equivalents of those hexadecimal numbers. 3 is 0011, A is 1010, Y is 010, 0101, C is 1100, E 1102, 0010. This is the binary form of this hexadecimal value. I hope you understand some concepts here. Please keep watching my channel and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.